Hello there, beautiful people. Welcome back to Crayniaq Gaming. We are back with the Buccaneers franchise on Madden 20, and it all comes down to this. Super Bowl 55. The best of the AFC versus the best of the NFC, as the Baltimore Ravens battle our Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It's been a roller coaster ride for both of these teams, especially the Buccaneers, who started off the year 2-4 before going on a 10-game winning streak to close out the regular season, while the Ravens went 13-3, including a 10-game win streak of their own during the season. Neither of these teams are too unfamiliar with Super Bowl appearances. This is the Ravens' third appearance. They won their previous two, and this is the Buccaneers' first appearance since the 2002 season, where they beat the Oakland Raiders. One way or another, something's got to give in this game. One of these teams will get their first Super Bowl loss in this game. Out come the Ravens now, led by Lamar Jackson, who really came into his own this year as a passer, and he looks to get the Ravens their third Super Bowl in as many appearances. Now out come the Buccaneers, led by rookie quarterback Nico Riles, who's the first ever rookie quarterback to lead his team to the Super Bowl, and he could join Kurt Warner as the second quarterback to win the Super Bowl after going undrafted. But it'll be Lamar Jackson and the Ravens who start off with the football. Jackson had a hell of a regular season, throwing for over 3,000 yards, 38 touchdowns, and just 5 interceptions. And he was named the AFC Quarterback of the Year. And now the Ravens, looking to win their third Super Bowl in franchise history, take over on offense. First and 10, Kareem Hunt dropped in the backfield by Kamale Correa. He'll lose 2 yards on the play. That'll lead to a 2nd and 12. Jackson looking for the screenplay, and Ryan Grant goes nowhere. Tampa Bay not fooled. He only gains a yard on the play as we look at Baltimore's offense. Marshall Yanda, of course, has announced that he will retire after this game, win, lose, or draw. And, of course, Kareem Hunt, Hollywood Brown, just to name a few of the weapons on offense for the Ravens. Now, 3rd and 11, Jackson, quick throw to the right side, finds Mark Andrews, the tight end. He breaks a tackle on Andrews. Going to get all the way down to about the 39-yard line of Tampa Bay. Just a huge mishap by the Buccaneers, and now the Ravens in scoring position. 1st and 10. Jackson in the shotgun. He'll take the snap. Looking to the left side. Finds a wide-open Ryan Grant. He'll get up to about the 21-yard line. A big play for the Ravens once again. Now they face a 3rd and 7 at the 17. Jackson in the shotgun with 3 receivers to the right. Takes a snap, looking for Grant, and he's nearly intercepted. Levante David just couldn't hold on to it, and the Ravens will have to settle for 3. This will be about a 34-yard field goal for Justin Tucker, but Miller going to come in and block it. It's going to get picked up by Vita Van. It might be a big man touchdown. He's down the right sideline, but he's going to get run down at about the 28-yard line. Mark Andrews playing the spoiler there, but still a huge block by Kayvon Miller. And now the Buccaneers take over. Here's Nico Riles. Goes right side, completes it. Finds Chris Godwin. He gets up to the 16. So now 1st and 10 for the Bucs. Riles, 1-step drop. Quick throw to the right side. Finds Godwin over the middle. And he'll get up to about the 6-yard line. So now Tampa trying to get into the end zone here. Riles takes a snap. Rolls to his right. Sees some daylight. He's going to run it in himself. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Just a defensive breakdown by the Ravens, and Riles able to take advantage of it. And just like that, it's 7-0 Tampa Bay. Baltimore looking to respond. 2nd and 6 from the 29. Jackson throws right side, completes it, finds Hollywood Brown. And Hollywood going to get into Tampa Bay territory, and we'll add 15 yards onto that as Eric Berry gets hit with a face mask call. And that'll put the ball up to the 34-yard line. Now 3rd and 12 midway through the first quarter. Jackson in the shotgun. He'll drop back. Throws it deep. Over the back shoulder. And what a grab by Mark Andrews over to Levante David. Getting the Ravens to the 2-yard line. And you definitely got to give Lamar Jackson some credit right there, because that was a hell of a throw. So now 3rd and goal. Jackson tries to throw it, and he's brought down for the sack. Shaquille Barrett able to get to Jackson. And the Ravens will have to settle for 3. They do make this field goal to make it 7-3. So now Bucs ball under 5 minutes to go. Riles off the play fake, looking deep, trying to find Evans, and it's incomplete, but a flag on the play. That's going to be pass interference, as Marlon Humphrey didn't even try to hide the fact that he was trying to take Evans out of the play. So now Tampa Bay with the ball at the 35, 2nd and 10. Riles going to roll to his right. Has all day to throw, but plenty of green in front of him. Hesitates a little bit. He's going to pick up a big gain up to the 18-yard line. As the rookie quarterback doing a great job of keeping the ball moving on this drive. Now 3rd and 5 from the 13. Riles going to drop back over the middle. Going to find Ronald Jones the second, and he gets up to the 5-yard line. Now the Buccaneers trying to go up by 2 possessions. 2nd and goal from the 1. Riles going to drop back, and he's just going to throw it over to Jones. Nice juke move there, and he's going to get into the end zone for the Buccaneers touchdown. Ronald Jones absolutely put Matthew Judon on skates. As we're going to look at that again. What a juke move there. Judon was going in for a big hit, but Jones says, I don't think so, bucko. Just puts a beautiful juke move on him on his way to the end zone. So now the Bucs up 14-3. Baltimore trying to slow the bleeding down a little bit before the end of the quarter. Now 3rd and 5. Jackson goes left side, finds Miles Boykin. He's going to get up to the 45-yard line for the first down as we enter the second quarter. Now 3rd and 4 for the Ravens. We're now in Tampa Bay territory. Jackson goes right side, completes it. Once again, it's Miles Boykin, this time up to the Tampa Bay 45. And it'll be a new set of downs for the Ravens. Now 3rd and 5 from the 40. Jackson alone in the shotgun, looking to the left side. He's going to find Hollywood in stride. Just leaving Sean Murphy Bunting in the dust. And he's going to get inside the Tampa Bay 20. And now the Ravens have a chance to slow down the bleeding just a little bit. 3rd and 6. Jackson right side, completes it. And Boykin couldn't hold on to it in the end zone. A great play by P.J. Williams. So the Ravens settle for 3. It's now 14-6 Tampa Bay as Riles and company take over again. Speaking of Riles, he's going to run on this play into Baltimore territory and goes out of bounds at about the 39-yard line. The Ravens just not putting any kind of spies on him, and he's just carving them up. So now the Bucs have a chance to go back up by 2 scores, 1st and 10. Riles, quick throw to the left side, finds Mike Evans. Evans breaks the tackle, and he gets up to about the 22-yard line. And this Ravens defense is one of the best in the league, but are just completely struggling against Riles and this Buccaneers offense. So now 2nd and 9. Juke move by Jones. He's going to get very close to the first down marker, up to the 13. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 1. 3 tight ends to the right side for the Bucs. Hand off to Jones up the middle, gets the first down and more inside the 5, up to the 3-yard line. Just absolutely no answer from this Ravens defense, as the Buccaneers are pretty much doing whatever they want to do in this game so far. So now 2nd and goal, hand off to Leonard Dixon, the rookie. Dixon breaks the tackle. He's going to get into the end zone for the touchdown. So Riles not the only rookie putting on a show in this game, as Leonard Dixon, on this play, it really looked like he was going to get brought down for a loss. But a nice juke move and then a broken tackle propel him into the end zone. And now the Buccaneers up 21-6. Things not going very well for the Ravens at all. And then they went 3 and out. So now the Bucs with a 3rd and 7 from the 45. 4 minutes to go in the half. Riles looking to the right side, finds O.J. Howard. And the Juice Man going to pick up the first down up to the 36-yard line of Baltimore. And the Ravens, again, have no answer for the Buccaneers. Now 3rd and 3. Riles over the middle, finds Chris Godwin. He's going to pick up the first down as we hit the 2-minute mark. And now the Bucs very close to making this a 3-score game. 1st and 10. 1:57 to go, so they have plenty of time. Riles going to drop back, throws right side. He's nearly intercepted, but a flag on the play now, and it's going to be pass interference against the Ravens once again. This time it's going to go against Tavon Young, and the Buccaneers will get the ball at the 16. Now a 3rd and 3 from the 10. Riles looking, finds Jordan Leggett. He's going to get into the end zone for the touchdown. And now the Buccaneers are up by 3 scores over the Baltimore Ravens, who are probably favored to win this game by some people, but it's not looking very good for them. The Ravens still have time to get some points on the board to slow down the bleeding once again, as Jackson going to find Ryan Grant in stride for the first down. Now a minute to go in the half. Jackson goes left side, finds Hollywood Brown as he gets into Buccaneers territory up to the 40. Ravens burn their 2nd timeout of the half, now 1st and 10. Jackson in the shotgun will drop back. Ravens running 4 verts, but Jackson going to throw it short to Kareem Hunt. He's going to pick up the first down after a nice move that put David on skates. Now 1st and 10, time winding down for the Ravens. They only have one timeout remaining. Jackson with the play fake. Looking deep near the end zone, and Boykin going to be stopped just shy of the end zone. Ravens going to go no huddle. But they do burn a timeout instead with 15 seconds to go, so that gives them time to run a couple of plays before settling for a field goal. 1st and goal from the 1. Jackson back to pass. Here comes Barrett. Hits him, and it's a fumble. Picked up by Jason Pierre-Paul, and he's brought down at the 16-yard line. That's about the worst thing that could have happened to the Ravens with the half ending, as they were trying to make this a 2-possession game, but Shaquille Barrett comes in unblocked, and he's able to force a huge fumble right before the end of the half. So the Buccaneers going into halftime with a huge 28-6 lead over the Ravens. Crazier things have happened even in the Super Bowl, but it's looking like it's already over for the Ravens in Super Bowl 55. To make matters even worse for the Ravens, the Buccaneers going to start the second half with the football. 2nd and 9. Riles over the middle, finds O.J. Howard, who picks up the first down up to the 48-yard line. And back to business as usual for the Buccaneers as they face 2nd and 10. Riles takes a snap out of the shotgun, throws right side, finds O.J. Howard over the middle, and Howard up to about the 34-yard line. And the Ravens just have no answer for Riles in this Buccaneers offense. Now 2nd and 10 from the 34. Riles over the middle, finds Firkser this time. Anthony Firkser up to the 27-yard line. That's going to make it a 3rd and 3 for the Bucs as Riles runs play action. He's going to dump it off over to Dixon, and Leonard Dixon gets inside the 20-yard line up to the 18 before he's pushed out. Now the Buccaneers with a new set of downs, 1st and 10. As Riles going to hand it off to Ronald Jones this time. Gets a few blocks, and he's able to pick up about 8 on the play. That's going to lead to a 3rd and 1. Again, 3 tight ends and a goal line set for the Bucs. Riles with the play fake again. This time he's looking towards the end zone and is caught by Anthony Firkser for the Buccaneers touchdown. And this play was very close, as you're going to see on the replay. Firkser just barely across the goal line when he makes the grab, but he did break the plane even though he rolled out afterwards. So now the Buccaneers up 35-6 over the Baltimore Ravens. This is turning into an absolute blowout. But Lamar Jackson and company still have some fight left in them as they get a first down there. Now a 3rd and 3 from the 47. Jackson going to find Andrews again into Tampa Bay territory up to the 47-yard line. It'll be a new set of downs for the Ravens. They're down 29 right now, but they're not giving up. 1st and 10. 3 backs in the backfield. They'll hand it off to Hunt up the middle, and Hunt with a nice run up to the 40-yard line. That's going to make it a very manageable 2nd and 3 for the Ravens. This time a pistol formation. This time they'll hand it off to Mark Ingram. Ingram breaks a tackle up the left sideline, inside the 20, up to about the 8-yard line. So a big run there by Mark Ingram, the biggest run of the game for the Ravens. And once again, they're in the red zone. The red zone hasn't really been kind to them so far in this game. 1st and 10. Jackson tries a QB power, goes nowhere, loses a yard on the play. That would lead to 3rd and goal from the 10. Jackson looking to scramble, and he's going to run right into Correa, brought down for the sack. And now the Ravens have a decision to make on 4th and goal. They decide to kick a field goal, which is pretty understandable because they were at the 16, so now it's 35-9 Tampa Bay. 2nd and 7, Riles going to find Godwin. Godwin with a juke move gets up to about the 35-yard line. And it'll be another first down for the Buccaneers. Now 1st and 10. 2 tight ends in the set for the Bucs as they hand it off to Jones on the counter. Jones able to pick up about 8 on the play, and that will be the end of the first quarter. If you're watching the premiere, make sure you drop your 4s in the chat. Now 2nd and 3, Jones again gets to the outside, able to pick up the first down and more in the Baltimore territory up to the 45-yard line. It's a great game so far for Jones in this one. Now a 3rd and 2, hand off to Dixon. He's going to pick up the first down up to about the 31-yard line. And it's a new set of downs for the Bucs again as they look to finish this one out strong. Now 3rd and 3 for the Bucs. 2 receivers on either side. Riles in the shotgun. Looking. Tries to get it away, but he's brought down for the sack. Matthew Judon gets to him. But they could have probably used more plays like that from him earlier in the game. So now Matt Gay going to come out and try a 53-yard field goal for the Bucs to extend the lead. Kick is up, and it's good. So the Buccaneers go back up by 29 now. And it's not looking very likely that the Ravens will come back and win this game, but they'll at least show some pride late in this one. as Hollywood Brown makes the grab and gets up to the 44-yard line for another Ravens first down. And even though this game is pretty much decided at this point, the Ravens still showing some fight. 3rd and 6, Jackson goes right side, finds Scott, and Scott going to get up to about the 40-yard line. And it's a new set of downs for the Ravens as they look to get at least one more touchdown in this game. About 8 minutes to go now, 1st and 10, Jackson with the snap. He's going to try to scramble. White misses him, Jackson up the middle, inside the 20, up to about the 19-yard line. The Ravens probably could have used more plays like that from Jackson in this game, but at this point, it pretty much doesn't matter. Now, 3rd and 3 with about 6.5 minutes to go. Jackson goes left side, completes it, and Scott going to fight his way up to about the 7-yard line, picks up the first down. And now the Ravens have another chance to right their wrongs in the red zone as they have had a lot of struggles with getting into the end zone. Jackson over the middle, he's going to complete it to Hollywood Brown for the touchdown. And that eases the bleeding just a little bit, but it's looking like it's too little too late for the Ravens as they'll try an onside kick with about 5:46 to go. And Tucker with the kick goes off the hands of Perriman, and the Ravens are going to recover it. Now, they are down 22 still, but again, anything can happen at this point. 3rd and 8, Jackson going to throw deep, and he's going to find Scott once again up to the 29-yard line. And again, the Ravens not giving up that easily at this point. It is the Super Bowl, and even though they showed up late to the party, they're still going to put up a fight as Jackson going to run again. David misses a big hit. Williams can't bring him down, and Mays finally brings him down at the 12-yard line again. Baltimore probably could have used these plays from Jackson earlier in the game. But now it's 4th and 20 with 2:18 remaining in the game. Jackson going to throw it to the end zone, looking for Ryan Grant, and a hell of a grab over the head of Eli Apple for the Ravens touchdown. Now, the Ravens did go for 2, but it was picked off by Eric Berry, so now it's 38-22. Tucker was already successful on one onside kick, but this time Perriman able to corral it. And that pretty much is going to end any chance of the Ravens coming back in this game, but a hell of an effort in the 4th quarter by Baltimore. So now 2nd and 7. Buccaneers just looking to close out this game as Riles brought down for the sack as he just kept losing ground on that play. Baltimore uses their first timeout. Now a 3rd and 22 from the 41, and the Buccaneers are actually going to throw here. Riles looking to Spain, and Jacob Spain up the left sideline. He's looking to close this one out inside the 10, brought down out of bounds at the 6. So that stops the clock, but the Buccaneers look like they're in good position to close this one out. Now 4th and goal, 53 seconds to go. The Buccaneers going to go for it just for the heck of it, and Riles going to run it in one more time for good measure. Touchdown Buccaneers, and that's pretty much it for all the scoring in this one. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are your Super Bowl 55 champions. 45-22 is your final. A hell of a game by the rookie quarterback Nico Riles and the rest of the Buccaneers in this one. But you definitely got to give the Ravens some credit for at least trying to make this a game in the 4th quarter. They did recover an onside kick to make it a little bit interesting, but in the end, a dominant performance by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers as they won their 2nd ever Super Bowl, as Bruce Arians finally gets the Super Bowl that he's been looking for so long as a head coach. As for Super Bowl MVP, Nico Riles, who became the first rookie quarterback to lead his team to a Super Bowl, also becomes the first rookie quarterback to win Super Bowl MVP with his performance today. A hell of a performance by Riles in particular, but overall, just a great game by the Buccaneers. This season started off so poorly for them. They started 2-4, and of course the injury to Lewis Gibson really hurt them early on. But Riles was able to rile up the troops, no pun intended, and get the season turned around, and the Buccaneers have won the Super Bowl. So looking at the stats, one final time for year 2 of this franchise, Riles 21 of 30, 232 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Ronald Jones with 95 yards and 20 carries in this one. Riles ran for 2 touchdowns and 60 yards and 5 carries. And Leonard Dixon, of course, had 1 touchdown and 8 yards on 2 carries. So once again, a hell of a game by these Buccaneers. O.J. Howard with 7 catches, 58 yards. Ronald Jones, Anthony Ferguson, and Jordan Leggett all had touchdown receptions. Chris Godwin, 49 yards on 5 catches. Mike Evans, only 1 catch for 17 yards in this one. And the O-line played pretty well with Lavos and Boyd each giving up 1 sack. And Levante David with 10 tackles. Miles Jack led the team with 12. 2 sacks for Shaquille Barrett. Correa had a sack as well. And just a hell of a game by the defense. Even though the Ravens did start popping off in the fourth quarter, the Buccaneers defense really did a good job of forcing turnovers in this one. They bent but didn't break so many times in this game, and they definitely got to be proud about the way they played in this one. Lamar Jackson, he went 30 of 38 for 424 yards and 2 touchdowns, so the loss definitely isn't on his shoulders. He definitely did what he could, but just didn't get a whole lot of help from the Ravens defense. Hollywood Brown, 109 yards and a touchdown in this one on 8 catches. He definitely did what he could, as did Ryan Grant and Mark Andrews. But this defense just got manhandled the entire game by Riles and company. And it didn't really help getting a field goal blocked or having Jackson fumble at the end of the first half. But still, he did what he could for the most part. It's just this Ravens defense, which is actually really talented. Can't really take anything away from what they did this season. Just really fell flat at the worst possible time. I do plan on doing an off-season stream this weekend. I'm probably going to stream it on Twitch, so if you're not following me on Twitch, the link's going to be in the description as always. If you're not able to get on Twitch, I will be doing a recap video at some point next week. I'm probably not going to stream the preseason games on Twitch or on YouTube. I'll probably just record them and then make a video. But I will say, if there is enough interest in me playing the preseason games on Twitch, then I guess I will do them, but I'm not planning on doing it right now. But just let me know if that's something you guys want to see. I definitely appreciate you guys' patience with this series. I know I've been really sporadic about my uploads of this series and every other series on my channel, but now I'm starting to get back into the flow of things, so I'm not going to make any guarantees on anything, but I do plan on getting back into the flow of things moving forward, and I plan on being a lot more consistent with this series in particular. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you guys hit that like button, and if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that sub button as well. And you guys have yourselves a wonderful rest of your day, night, or whenever you're watching this. No matter what happens, make sure you guys keep that mofo rolling. I love y'all 3,000. I'm Naughty 5,000. Deuces.